Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for jumping on. Oh, we've got some people that are trying to get in here. Hi, Gina. Thanks for jumping on. I was just about to start the recording. We've got a few people that said that they were going to be a few minutes late. Oh, it looks like it's already recording. Hang on, let's see. When is the call? Okay. I will try my best to ignore text. I have a few people trying to figure out how to get on the call. So, all right, you will see dogs coming in and out. We've got 3 here tonight. We've got Abby and Gunner, and we have Moose that we are watching till tomorrow. So it has been a really fun weekend having 3 dogs. All right, so tonight we are going to go over the basics of essential oils and how to use them with your dogs. We'll go over why we use them on our dogs, how we use them, and what essential oils are for those of you who are new to essential oils. So let me share my screen. I have a beautiful amateur PowerPoint for those of you who are visual. I'm very visual, so I love having something to look at as we're going through. So essential oils for dogs. Typically, my husband teaches this class with me, but he is gone tonight. So who are we? What makes us, any better than the next person to teach this class? I'm Chelsea Evans. I have always been a dog owner since I was very young in age. I was a biology major with a minor in chemistry, so I love knowing how things work in the body. It's fascinating to me. So when I was introduced to essential oils, I wanted to know why they were having such great results, what exactly was happening. So I did my research and I found who I truly believe is the best company. And before I introduce an essential oil to my dogs, I want to know what it's going to do in their body and how it's going to affect them. So I really like to research, and I love bringing that knowledge to everybody that we teach. My husband was a college athlete, and he worked through a series of injuries, back injuries, knee injuries, and he started incorporating essential oils into his recovery. And we've been able to move that over, transition that into our dogs. Hey, Connie, thanks for jumping on. All right, so that's who we are. So my husband has a background in sports injuries, and that's how we have incorporated them or transitioned them into using them on our dogs. And then I just love the science behind it all and knowing why they or how they work and why they work for our dogs. Like all of my cool effects. I am by no means good at creating PowerPoint, so I hope y'all laugh with me as like each of these slides do something different. Okay, so what are essential oils? Basically, they're natural aromatic compounds found in plants. So when you go outside and you smell the flowers or the trees when you're hiking, you're getting the aromatic benefits of the essential oils in all of these plants. So it comes from the bark, the leaves, the stems, basically every single part of the plant. They're extracted by steam distillation or cold pressing. Those are the only 2 ways you want your essential oils to be made. They're powerful, they have safe benefits without side effects, and they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you just use herbs for your dogs? Well, because essential oils are way more potent. And how do they work? So essential oils can penetrate the cell membrane, eliminating threats, and it helps cells on the inside and out, where modern medicine cannot pass through the cell membrane. So you don't become immune to the benefits of essential oils like you can with modern medicine. There are 3 ways that we use essential oils on our dogs: aromatic, topical, and internal. So aromatically, you can use a pet tag diffuser. You can put it in a water diffuser for them. Topically, we always like to do a little ear rub and then like rub down their spines and their backs, give them a nice little massage. And then internally, we do a lot of veggie caps, and then we just kind of hide them in coconut oil. So depending on what their needs are, we use the essential oils all 3 ways for our dogs. And a little disclosure here, dogs do tolerate the oils well, but they all vary greatly in size. They all have their own preferences, just like people do. So when you're introducing the oils to your dogs, make sure that you use a tiny amount, and you always, always, always want to dilute. Unlike, modern day medicine, the oils are not going to build up in their system. So you do need to continue using them, maybe every few hours, depending on what your needs are. The reason we chose dōTERRA is because they set a higher standard for essential oils on the market. So what they call that is Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. You can read what pure, safe, potent, and selective means to dōTERRA. But when you go to the store, you'll see other essential oils on the shelves that say 100% pure. And that's because the FDA, their standards are set so low. Essential oils can contain 92% fillers and be considered 100% pure. So I actually have something on our blog that I wrote up, a couple years ago. And let me see if I can get to it. Nope, go back. I'm going to have to exit out of this. Okay, I just want to read this word for word because it really hit home with how I stated everything. So don't be fooled by the Amazon retailers, name brand stores, and other individuals who offer essential oils at low prices, or even if they charge the same price for all of their oils. Hello, that's a red flag. The only way to purchase an essential oil is through the most tested and most trusted company in the world, which is dōTERRA. It's important to know where the essential oils are sourced, where you purchase a bottle, and is it sourced from where it's naturally grown? Is it harvested at the right time? And who does the purity testing? Is it the company itself, or is it a third party where there's unbiased, batch testing? Yes, some essential oils are easier to produce than others, but every oil requires a large amount of plant matter to produce a small amount of essential oil. This means that good quality essential oils will never be cheap, period, end of story. There's a difference between, what am I looking for? Quality and, how much you're spending, how much the cost is versus how much you're getting out of it. So it's comforting to know that when you invest in certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, they are so highly concentrated that very little is required for most applications. So even if they look expensive when you go to purchase them, they're going to be cents per drop in the bottle. So your olfactory nerve is a very reliable source when discerning between genuine and synthetic essential oils. So use it. There's no way that 100% pure lavender essential oil that you find at Target is equivalent to dōTERRA's lavender essential oil. Once you experience the best, you'll never be able to accept the fragrance or the results of a cheap essential oil again. Without a doubt, genuine essential oils are pricier than adulterated or manipulated oils. Keep this in mind when you're making your choice on which essential oils to purchase for you, your family, and your pets. The most expensive isn't necessarily the best, but you do want to look at, where they're sourcing it from and when they're sourcing it. Okay, let me get back into this. So that's what sets dōTERRA apart. They have created a higher standard than the market out there. Why do we use dōTERRA for our dogs? And by the way, if anybody has any questions as I'm going through these slides, feel free to unmute yourself and just kind of pop in here and ask a question. Or you can wait till the end if you want to write all your questions down. So we wanted a natural option for our dogs. I hated going to the vet and having or being told that we needed something for our dogs and then reading the label and seeing all of these adverse side effects that could happen to them. I didn't like the ingredients in them when I would go and look them up. So I wanted something natural. I didn't want anything with chemicals. I wanted something that would cross the cell membrane instead of just sitting, in their body and just kind of floating through their bloodstream. We chose dōTERRA because they are the the highest grade on the market. They're the most potent, the most tested, most trusted out there. And when you compare how much a bottle of essential oil is versus your modern day medicine for your dogs, it's way more affordable. Okay, this is probably the biggest misconception out there with essential oils, that they're bad for your dogs, but the key is knowing how to dilute. This is very important for dogs and small animals. So start out with your oils more diluted when you're introducing them. Make sure the experience is really nice for your pet, because if you try to force the oils on them, they're going to associate that smell and that aroma and the essential oils with that bad experience. So make sure you use a carrier oil. I don't care what it is. We use fractionated coconut oil, but if you have olive oil, almond oil, just make sure you dilute your essential oils. You can always increase the concentration if the desired effect isn't reached, but you can't go back the other way. So once it's absorbed, your dog is going to have to deal with it. Remember, each animal is an individual, and your pet may be more or less sensitive than others. So observe their behavior. They will let you know what they like and what they don't like, what's going well in their body, and maybe some oils that you probably want to switch out. So did I mention that you need to dilute? All right, for cats and dogs, you always want to dilute for topical use. Know your pet's health status. I'm going to give a dilution ratio in 1 or 2 slides from this one. But one thing that you want to consider in addition to that is if your pet has any extra health issues. And if you have certain questions about that, feel free to message me. So do not use the oils around your dog's face, eyes, ears, nose, or the genitals, because those are very sensitive areas. A dog's nose is, I think, like 40 times more powerful than ours. So you really want to be gentle when you're introducing the oils. So, hey, Courtney, thanks for jumping on. Use caution when you're around animals that are pregnant, nursing, or young, or on certain medications, because you don't know how they are going to interfere. Most people who are starting essential oils with their pets are probably trying to get their pets off certain medications, whether it's flea and tick prevention, whether it's heartworm medicine. Those are the 2 that we get the most from, because those have terrible chemicals in them, which is the reason why you have to put it right down their spine so that they aren't able to ingest it, because it can have really bad side effects. So don't use oils topically on your pet if you're using a topical medication or a dermal patch. This includes topical flea and tick preventatives. So if you're wanting to switch over, message me about it. I'll help you, transition over to that. Don't give any of the products containing xylitol. That includes dōTERRA's toothpaste, any of the beadlets, but everything else, all the other essential oils and the soft gels are totally fine. And only use dōTERRA's Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade essential oils. Anything that I'm saying tonight and in any class is only for dōTERRA. This is not for any other essential oil, because they are not created equal. And observe your pet's behavior. Again, like we said in the last slide, just watch your pet, see what they like, what they respond really well to. In the event of an adverse reaction, dilute with a carrier oil. Never, ever, ever use water. It's going to help. If you use water, it's going to penetrate it more into their skin, and it's going to, localize the essential oil in that area, and it might irritate them even more. So we've had a couple instances where we have gotten, well, not we, our toddler has gotten into some oils and gotten them in his eye. And it hurts, it burns. So we had to douse his face in fractionated coconut oil to help relieve it and pull the oils out. So lesson number 1, do not use water, always use a carrier oil. All right, can I use the same oils for me and my dog? Absolutely, yes you can. When it comes to dōTERRA, you're safe to use almost any essential oil on the market, or dōTERRA's market. So remember, dogs are sensitive to smell, so always dilute and really make the first interaction with essential oils very pleasant for them. Your dog feeds off of your energy. So if you're nervous as you're introducing the oils and stuff, they're going to feed off your energy and they're going to be pretty nervous too. So make sure that you're in a good mental state as well. And again, only use dōTERRA Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade essential oils. We had somebody on one of our classes a couple years ago who took what I said in one of our classes and used a lesser brand that they found at the store, and they weren't getting any of the benefits that we talked about. And so we had to go back to like lesson number 1, not all essential oils are created equal. So you want to make sure that you are using dōTERRA with your pets and for you and your family. So the easiest way to get your essential oils, you want to make sure that you're getting them at the best possible rate for you, right? So I always encourage everybody who signs up that we talk to get a wholesale membership. It's just like a Costco membership. You pay that yearly fee, and you get everything at discount. You don't have to have anything like auto ship to you, but you do have that option where you're going to get a higher % off if you do make a purchase every single month. But you pick and choose what you get in the mail. So it's based off of your needs, which is really great. So if you're going to spend over $50 on your essential oils in 12 months, you're going to want to sign up for the membership because it will save you money. All right, here are the dilution ratios that we talked about. So look for your dog's weight here, and you'll want to dilute according to their weight. And again, if they have any sort of health issues, you're going to want to dilute even more. So depending on what they have, like if they have, you know, high blood pressure, you're going to want to dilute. I'd probably say go just like down 1 previous to that for any health issues. So let's see. All right, oils to avoid with animals. So it's not to say that you can't use these, but I would not start with these oils on your pets just because they tend to be a little more sensitive to these. So with dogs, birch kind of has like a xylitol effect to dogs. So you can't use birch. I would not use birch right off the bat. Tea tree or melaleuca and wintergreen. Use caution with all the hot oils like oregano, cassia, cinnamon, clove, rosemary, and thyme. Again, we have used melaleuca and we have used cassia on our dogs. We just dilute, extra for those things. Now with cats, we're not really familiar with cats, but this is what I found from the essential oil veterinarian. And these are the ones she said to try to avoid with cats when you're introducing essential oils. So there's a long list there. Cats are a little more sensitive than dogs. So if you want to partner with us, if you want to try out any of the oils on your dogs, let us know what ailments they have. We would love to have you, try these out and see all the major benefits that your dogs are going to have with these. And we always encourage people to share their stories because that's what we do. That's literally all we're doing is sharing our experience and trying to help other pet parents. So there's my phone number. If you do want to text me, ask any questions. If you want to try any of the oils out, I love giving samples out to people depending on their health needs. So each week we have a class every Monday. Oh, thanks, Courtney. Those are the pictures that we just took in Utah when we were at convention. So each week we're going to start doing giveaways. So if you invite a guest to come on these weekly calls with us, we're going to give away, I've got a few pet tag diffusers left. So we're going to start with those. And then I'm going to let you choose a 15 milliliter spray bottle for pest, emotional balance, or physical concerns. So whether that's flea and tick prevention, whether your dog is super anxious when you leave home and they tear stuff up, which is something that we have experienced personally, or any physical concerns, whether they have GI issues or they're trying to work through an injury. And then if you want to learn more, send us your contact information. I would love to do a one-on-one consultation with you and send out a sample of the top 10 oils, and we'll go over every way that you can incorporate those into your life and your pet's life. I'm super passionate about this, and I love spreading the word on holistic medicine for you and your pets. So yeah, that is it. I try to keep it super short. That was about 30 minutes because I love opening it up for anybody who has any questions. So I'll give you all a minute, whether you want to unmute yourself. Gina, do you want me here? I'll unmute you. Do you have a question?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can.
Hello? Hi. No, just a basic question. We're just going through the first stages, found out my dog may have TCC. I guess that would be like cancer of the bladder.
Okay.
I had reached out before and got a lot of information. So we decided to go to, well, we're going to go to Purdue so that they can study her, or she can be part of a study, or to definitely find out if she does have it. So in the meantime, to keep her comfortable, what do you suggest we can do?
So do you already use essential oils or dōTERRA on your pets?
I have used, I try to give her like some frankincense. I have done copaiba in the past.
Okay. So I personally would use copaiba, turmeric, and the polyphenol, like the deep blue pills. Now, what weight, how much does your dog weigh?
Well, at her healthier days, she was just over 15, but lately with her being sick, she's like just like 12 something, like just under 13 pounds.
Okay, so she's tiny.
Yeah.
Instead of doing one of each of those, I would definitely make your own soft gels. I would make your own gel caps. I would keep using copaiba. Frankincense is also an amazing one. So if you don't have turmeric, definitely use frankincense. And then I would probably just stick with those three.
Frankincense, turmeric, copaiba, make a gel cap and give that to her.
Yeah. And I would probably just do 1 drop of each and kind of see how she does, see if she starts to feel a little bit better. It's hard with pets, you know, because they can't just say like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling better. You just kind of have to watch for it. So until you see her starting to feel better, I would just add a little more, you know, maybe just do 1 drop for the first 4 days. If she doesn't seem to be doing much better, add 2 drops the next 4 days, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Is it okay to like just throw a drop in her drinking water? Like a drop of frankincense? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They tend to say not to put it in the water because it can splash out or, you know, whatever. But with such small dogs, I don't think they tend to be like, or they don't like lap up water, you know, real hard and splash out everywhere. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good luck. Let us know how it goes and what, you know, Purdue comes back.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I appreciate it. Definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? I know I posted about our classes that are happening the next few weeks. I should have put it on our PowerPoint slides. Let me see if I can find that. That way y'all know what's going on. Let's log in here. Okay, so we have classes basically every single day of the week, but our dogs and essential oils classes only happen on Mondays at 8:30 Central Time. Let's see, tomorrow we're going over rest and managing stress. That's at 8:30 again. Wednesday is our guys in dōTERRA. So if you have a significant other, a brother, a husband, a boyfriend, a dad, whoever that you want to introduce the oils to, my husband teaches that class, and they just kind of go over up-leveling your life and how to incorporate, you know, working out and your mental state and incorporating the oils into those things. So that's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. This Thursday at the Pagoda House, Courtney, I guess you could probably say a little more of what y'all are doing, but is it mindset and meditation again, or did we just have that one?
Hey, yeah, we are actually doing on this Thursday, we're having a personal trainer come in. He's a triathlete, and he's going to have us do a workout, and he's going to kind of show us like maybe like a couch to training workout, but also if we're trying to up level our workouts and things like that. So that's super cool. So that's this Thursday, and then the first Thursday of November we'll do a meditation.
Okay.
So actually, maybe you can help me out with this, because I actually want to do a puppy meditation with puppies.
Oh my gosh, yes, I am totally down.
Yes, I just need to source some puppies.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna work on that after this call.
Okay, perfect. That would be awesome.
So this Thursday, 7 p.m., make sure to wear your workout clothes, and that is in South Arlington.
Yeah.
Next Monday for our next dogs class, it's just the top 10 oils and how to incorporate those and use them for your dogs. So if you're wanting samples of the top 10 oils before then, message me as soon as possible so I can get those mailed out to you. And then the last Monday of the month will be dog injuries and wounds. Again, we have a lot of experience with that because our dogs always get hurt. So I love sharing our stories and telling y'all how we've been able to expedite their healing process and help them recover. So that is it. I'm going to stop this recording.